Vietnam in BRICS, the new geopolitical game between Hanoi, Beijing, and Washington. Vietnam is repositioning its pieces on the global chessboard. By joining BRICS as a partner country, Hanoi is sending a clear signal: it wants to diversify its alliances and reduce dependencies. But how does this decision affect its relationship with the United States? What is at stake in this new strategic route? If you are interested in geopolitics, international trade and changes in the global axis of power, this video is for you. Stay tuned until the end. We will reveal why this choice could mark a turning point for Vietnam and also for the global economic balance. Let's understand what will actually change with Vietnam's entry into BRICS, and what may change in the future. BRICS, a bloc formed by Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa, now has a new partner, Vietnam. Even though the accession is in the form of a partnership and not as a full member, the move has symbolic and strategic weight. Vietnam is now part of an alliance that represents more than 40% of the world's population and a growing share of global GDP. More than just diplomatic status, this means access to new markets, investment banks, and influence on collective economic decisions. This partnership could open up important paths for Vietnam. Expansion of the investment portfolio. Infrastructure financing by institutions such as the New Development Bank. Strengthening bilateral relations with emerging powers. Reduction of dependence on the United States as the main export destination. With this, Vietnam could become a strategic link between the BRICS and Southeast Asia. We will return shortly to analyze the impact of this change on relations with Washington. The impact on relations with the United States. Vietnam is an important trading partner for the United States, especially in sectors such as textiles, electronics, and agriculture. However, its rapprochement with BRICS, and especially with China, the bloc's most important member, could be seen by Americans as a possible distancing. This leads to two possible paths. A diplomatic reaction from the U.S., with renegotiation of agreements or revision of tariffs. Or, on the other hand, a strategic redirection to preserve ties with Vietnam in the face of Beijing's advance. The uncertainties of the new scenario. Vietnam's decision is still surrounded by uncertainties. The status of partner country within BRICS does not have fully defined rules. It is not yet known what concrete commitments will be required or what real benefits will be accessed. Everything will depend on the bloc's evolution and the geopolitical priorities of the founding members. Next, how Vietnam can balance its alliances amid the rivalry between China and the United States. Between China and the United States. Vietnam shares a complex relationship with China. Both countries have strong commercial ties, but also territorial disputes in the South China Sea. At the same time, the United States sees Vietnam as a strategic partner to counter Chinese influence in Asia. Hanoi's dilemma is clear: how to strengthen ties with BRICS without losing Western support. The answer may lie in Vietnam's foreign policy of strict non-alignment. The country can position itself as a bridge between blocs while maintaining diplomatic autonomy. What to expect in the future joining BRICS reflects Vietnam's quest for greater prominence in a multipolar world. But it also exposes the country to cross-pressure and trade risks if the U.S. adopts more stringent measures. The Americans will most likely monitor developments closely and adjust their policies as Vietnam's role in BRICS becomes clearer. If you've made it this far, know this: Vietnam may be just the beginning. Several countries are considering partial or full membership in BRICS. We are perhaps witnessing the formation of a new global axis of power, where regional alliances, local currencies, and emerging blocs are redesigning the map of the world economy. And you are following this in real time.